Jordan Ellis here for LowKickMMA. Today I've got Jared Gordon with me. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm great, thanks. So just how have you been, coping with, training under all these circumstances, all the uncertainty?
Well, at first everything was fine. They locked down the state, and there were some restrictions. But we were training every day, nonstop. I've been in fight camp for like 12 weeks, so I was supposed to fight May 16th, but it didn't happen. But then when they reopened the state, there was a spike in cases. So it's been a little hairy down here. We have I think the most cases in the country right now down here in Florida. So it's been a little crazy, but I got tested today. Actually, I was negative. I got tested a couple of days ago. I was negative. I was just trying to be on the safe side, make sure everything is, I'm good to go before I head over there. But, it's been crazy, but I'm kind of used to it at this point. So I'm just ready to go.
So in terms of training, do you feel like fully prepared for this fight, or have you missed out on anything, do you think?
No, I definitely got all the training that I needed. I was able to spar, roll, get working with my coaches and my teammates. This last week I stayed out of the gym just because of the surge in cases. But at this point, I'm not going to get any better. I just got to get the weight down and stay healthy and get to Fight Island.
Mm-hmm. And I seen something on your social media about that your manager posted saying you wouldn't believe what Jared's had to go through to get to this fight. So I'm just want to hear it from you. What's been going on?
Well, some of it's kind of personal. I'm not going to disclose it yet. I will though, but just not yet. And then I actually, at one point, I wasn't feeling well. So that's why I went and got tested. I must have just got like a regular flu or something like that. And then, people in my gym were testing positive. So I've been like ducking and dodging, all this nonsense. But when I reveal what had happened, it'll definitely be, you'll understand why my manager posted that. So it's been a little crazy, nothing I've never been through before, like as in terms of how crazy it really is. But, just some obstacles that I had to get through. But here I am, and I'm ready to go.
Glad to hear you got through all that. We'll just take it back a minute. Last time we saw you in action was November 2019. Obviously it was a loss that time, and now you've had time to reflect. How do you look back at that fight?
Well, so I was supposed to fight Leo Santos. He pulled out, and they were trying to get Oliveira a fight, but no one wanted to fight him in his hometown. 5-fight winning streak, all finishes. So no one wanted to go to Sao Paulo to fight him. If you're ranked ahead of him, why are you going to risk going to Charles's hometown to fight him? If it's a close fight, they'll give him the nod. And no one that was ranked closely behind him wanted to get in there. So they gave me the opportunity. I jumped at it. It didn't go my way, obviously. But if I won that fight, I would have been ranked at 55. I'm not a 55er. I'm a 45er. I'm short. I got short arms. I don't get that big as these guys do. Every time I fought at 55, the guys were way bigger than me every single time, whether it was height or length or just, the sheer size of these guys. So I had to lose to Charles in order for me to make the move down to featherweight, which is truly where I believe I belong. I see that everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean? So I think I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
So from that fight, basically all you take from it is that you need to move down in weight. Is there any like tactical things or things like that you would change?
Yeah. I mean, so for that fight, I know, Charles tends to fade a little bit cardio-wise, so I wanted to push the pressure, and that's what I did. I came out, I went out there punching and jabbing and trying to walk him down, and I wound up getting caught on the way in. So I kind of changed my approach to how, not rushing things. Like, I don't have to get excited, just take things back a notch, still work my game plan, but just do it smarter.
Mm-hmm.
Also, getting into the cage with a ranked opponent. Charles Oliveira has been around forever, most submission wins in UFC history. So fighting in his hometown, again, I'm the bad guy, all that pressure, the Brazilian crowd screaming at you, I was able to, bring it back in. I felt great backstage. I felt great walking into the cage. I felt great waiting for him to walk out. So I took a lot of mental notes, and I was able to get stronger mentally. I didn't come out with the victory, but I still gained all that experience fighting the hometown guy, everything I just said. So I definitely learned a lot from that experience, and it got me to where I'm at now. So here I am, ready to go for Fight Island, and I'm in a good place right now.
Fight Island, as we were saying, it's Chris Fishgold next. So just want to get your opinions on him as a fighter. What you've seen, what you know about him.
I think he's a talented guy. He's in the UFC. He's 18-3. He's got a great record. He knows what it's like to get in there. He's got over 20 pro fights. That's a lot of experience. But I think I'm just a bigger, more polished version of him. Mission wins, so that's something obviously I'm working on. He comes out and he hits hard, and he he wants to get in your face and punch you and take you down, and that's the kind of fight that I'm expecting. So I see you going to the ground. I see me winning on top, ground and pound or something like that on the floor. I think I'm going to do well in the feet, and then it's going to end up on the ground, and that's where the fight's going to end with me, with my hand raised.
So he's only had a few fights in the UFC. So have you went back and kind of watched them in preparation, and what do you make of it? Obviously, it's a big jump from where he's come from, Cage Warriors in England, to the UFC. How do you think he's dealing with that type of jump?
I mean, the UFC, you're going to fight the best guys. He fought some tough guys. So you come in, you don't, you have certain expectations, and it doesn't go your way. I've dealt with the same things.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe he's going to be fully prepared. And, it's different now. There's no audience. We're both flying to a destination that, we're not used to. So I'm expecting the best Chris Fishgold. I'm not taking him lightly at all. And, yeah, I watched a lot of his fights, and I think his style plays right into my style.
Okay. And as we just said earlier, it is on Fight Island. So are you excited by that prospect?
That it's on Fight Island?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. It's MMA history, UFC history. I'm really grateful I got the chance to go out there. We're the only sport that's on TV right now, at least in America. So, all eyes on UFC. I can't wait to see what they got going on over there, experience everything, stay in the moment, take everything in, and just be, I'm just happy to be doing what I love to do for a living, and my biggest fear is being mediocre.
Mm-hmm.
And you, like, as an athlete, obviously we do everything to the best of our can, and fighting it in this sense is everything, quote unquote, but at the same time it's not. So, I'm just trying to stay in the moment, enjoy everything that comes my way, and just roll with the punches figuratively and literally, and go out there and do what I can do and put my best foot forward, and, just expect the good results, obviously. And, it's all learning experience, all life experience. So I'm just super happy, super grateful. And, yeah, I can't wait to get out there.
There's obviously not going to be no fans on the night, so is that something you miss? Do you feed off the fans, or are they're just there and you don't bother?
I mean, yeah, I definitely feed off the fans, but once you get in there, you're not even hearing that. You're not hearing the crowd. You're not hearing, you know what I mean? Like, you're in the fight. So I think, it might be a little weird at first, but it's almost like going to the gym and sparring. So we do that every week. So what's the difference? Once that bell rings, nothing really matters anyway. So that's how I'm looking at it.
And has the UFC told you what the plan is yet? Like when you'll be leaving, what you'll do when you arrive there? I know there's apparently it's like 5 tests before you actually get in the cage. So what's the breakdown they've told you?
Yeah, so I got to fly to Vegas on Sunday morning. They test us, quarantine you. Once my results come back negative, then I believe I think after 48 hours, they put you on the plane. You go over there. I think they test you in the airport, quarantine you in the hotel once you're there. Once those results come back negative, you're able to do some stuff, and they test you again. And then I'm sure that's how it's going to be up until the fight. So I'm not exactly sure how often they'll be testing us and stuff, but I know there's going to be a lot of testing and a lot of quarantining.
Yeah, I hope you make it through all that. And then
Thank
just
you.
onto the bigger picture, the rest of 2020 and beyond. Now you're back at featherweight. What's your plans for the future?
I mean, the plan is what it's always been, work my way up the ladder, get to the top 15, top 10, top 5, and become champion. And I truly believe I have the skill set. Just haven't shown my full potential. I mean, I did show my potential in some of my fights, obviously, but I think being at 55 has hampered my ability to really show my full potential. Fighting out of my weight class. So I'm just same plan as always. Go out there, do what I love to the best of my ability, and work my way up the ladder.
Okay, well, good luck with it all, and wish you a safe journey to the Fight Island, and can't wait to watch your fight. Anything else you want to add?
No, that's it, man. I appreciate you having me on here.
Thanks for your time. Good luck with everything.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Thanks, man.